Hi, what a joy to have you as my audience during this segment of Live by Design with Grace Kariuki. Please subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, tell your friends about it, let us know what is good and what we need to improve on. And also, with our phone number on the screen, please give us a call if you would like a face-to-face meeting. Now, we've been talking about how to understand cheating, infidelity, as well as what we call adultery. Now, the segment today, we are going to talk about the signs of emotional cheating. You need to know when you are at the threshold of getting into an emotional cheating relationship. How do you know that? Number one, you keep fantasizing about that person. You think about them, you fantasize about the last thing that you talked about. Number two, the consistency with which that you talk to them. You have to talk to them every day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. And sometimes you miss them. You feel like you miss connecting with them. Number three, you want to look at the depth of what you talk about. You open yourself up to them. You are vulnerable to them more than you are vulnerable to your own spouse. It is important for you to check that and say to yourself, what is going on here? Also, you may find yourself looking forward to seeing them. You look forward to meeting them. You feel you crave for their attention. You crave to hear their voice. That's a sign that you're getting emotionally attached to that person. And also, you feel more connection with them. You feel more joy when you are around them. If it is a person, because these days we are having a lot of emotional cheating happening over the social media. It may be a person who's not even in your country. Now you start to fantasize about when you will meet. And then also, you want to also look at the content of what you share with them. You're sharing with them your frustration with your spouse, your frustration in your marriage. That is a problem. And sometimes people are joining each other they are lonely in their relationships, and so they meet each other. However they do that, and they start sharing their troubles within their marriage. There is a song that is written, and every time I think about cheating, I remember that song called Secret Lovers, that you are both married to different people, and for this song itself, these two people were family friends, and so they have these meetings where all of them are there, but they are pretending that nothing is going on. So it is a very slippery ground, and you need to be very aware before it gets to the point where I call the point of no return. Now, you as a person who is being cheated on, how do you know that your spouse is probably pursuing or already in an emotional affair? You need to look for these signs. Number one, there is emotional disconnection between you. Number two, you used to fight a lot, and then suddenly your spouse doesn't fight with you anymore. They seem to be more at peace, and it's not because anything has changed within the marriage, but somehow they look more happier. They look more content, more at peace. You need to kind of ask yourself what changed. Number three, you want to also look at how much time if they have changed their patterns. They are spending more time away from home. They are not talking to you as deeply as they used to talk before. You want to check that as well. And then suddenly there are business trips that are coming up. Suddenly the phones are being put on their passwords on the phone, and they take phone calls outside the house. You need to kind of begin to look at this and think what is going on. It's good to see these signs so that you can catch things before they get out of control. But the one telltale sign of that your spouse is in an emotional relationship is when emotionally they are not connecting with you, they are not talking with you, but they are not complaining. They seem like they are okay. We need to be able to check our relationships, and whenever we see these changes, we begin to ask ourselves, what is going on? and why are these changes there. So I hope this information is, obviously it's not an exhaustive list, but it's something to begin you thinking, and also for you to be able to look for more information so that you can protect your relationships from becoming invaded by infidelities. So subscribe again to our channel, leave us comments, leave us questions, let us know how else we can support you, and definitely call us if you would like to have a face-to-face time with us. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you.